In Peru's desert valleys, sunlight touches a quiet river, bringing life to one of the world's earliest cities. This is Caral, over 5,000 years old. Stone pyramids rise above plazas, homes, and fields as villagers begin their day. In the plaza, weavers craft nets, women grind grains, and children play, a glimpse of daily life. Irrigation channels feed fields of squash, beans, and cotton, turning desert into fertile land. At the pyramid, workers lift stones using simple tools, building monumental structures together. Along the river, fishermen glide on reed boats, balancing life between farming and fishing. Villagers gather in rituals at the plaza, guided by elders, revealing Caral's rich traditions. As the sun sets, warm light bathes the pyramids and homes. Villagers return, and the city rests peacefully in the evening glow. In Soup Valley, farmers grow cotton, beans, squash, and guava. Villagers tend crops while children run along dusty paths. Irrigation canals carry river water across fields, guided by stone embankments, ensuring every crop thrives. Waira Valley's plains bloom with farmland. Villagers carry harvests and weave cotton mats, blending work with daily life. In Fortaleza Valley, reed boats glide on calm waters. Fishermen haul nets full of fish and shellfish, children helping onshore. Villagers sort and dry fish on reed mats, showing focus, skill, and teamwork under the sun. Farming and fishing thrive side by side, as children run between fields and river in a lively rhythm. As the sun sets, golden light reflects on rivers. Smoke rises from hearths. Villagers return home, and the valleys rest in quiet harmony. Welcome to Caral, one of the earliest cities in the Americas. Villagers rise with the sun, tending homes and courtyards as smoke drifts from hearths. Inside stone houses, families work together, women grinding maize, men repairing tools, children helping with daily chores. Outside, fields of cotton and squash stretch across the land. Farmers harvest crops while children carry baskets, learning life's work. By the riverside, villagers clean cotton fibers and weave nets, every hand contributing to the community's survival. Reed boats dock along the river as villagers exchange fish and produce, supporting trade and daily life. Fishermen cast nets in calm waters, families working together to gather fish and sustain the village. In the courtyard, people chat, children play, and women fetch water, showing harmony and cooperation. As the sun sets, smoke rises from hearths, fields stretch toward distant pyramids, linking daily life to Caral's grandeur. Caral greets the morning sun, its pyramids and plazas casting long shadows as villagers move through the ancient city. Workers haul stones up steep ramps, pulling with ropes and guiding each block as the great pyramids rise. In the sunken plaza, mist lifts as villagers gather. Elders direct early tasks while children watch quietly. Nearby, teams build ceremonial mounds, lifting stones, carrying mud, and shaping sacred structures by hand. Villagers climb pyramid steps in slow procession, elders carrying ritual items as sunlight stretches across the stone. The plaza fills with movement. Leaders stand on the platform as villagers gather and prepare offerings. A sweeping view reveals Caral's full layout: pyramids, plazas, homes, and paths leading toward the river. At sunset, the Great Pyramid glows. Villagers return home, children play near the mounds, and smoke rises from hearths. In Caral's central plaza, morning mist rises as villagers gather and priests carrying sacred objects step into the ceremonial space. A priest places stone offerings, figurines, and clay vessels, carefully arranged to begin the ritual. Musicians play flutes and percussion along the plaza's edge, their rhythms echoing across the stone platforms. Dancers circle the central platform, woven skirts swaying and feather adornments catching the light. From above, the full ceremony appears, priests leading, dancers moving in patterns, villagers watching in quiet reverence. Close-up artifacts reveal carved stone idols and clay offerings, gently adjusted by the priests. Priests guide the rhythm with flutes as villagers perform synchronized movements around the fires. At sunset, the plaza glows gold. Silhouettes of priests, dancers, and villagers drift home as Caral settles into evening. Reed boats glide along the calm Soup Valley River as villagers begin their day of rowing and gathering goods. At the riverbank market, people trade cotton, fish, fruits, and shells in a lively morning bustle. Hands exchange fish, nets, beans, and squash, simple trades built on fairness and cooperation. Farmers load fresh crops onto reed boats, using the river as their main route between villages. Traders from nearby valleys arrive, unloading cotton and produce on stone steps by the docks. A map reveals trade routes connecting Soup, Waura, and Fortaleza, showing goods moving across the region. A craftsman weaves cotton nets beside a fisherman, reflecting teamwork in everyday life. As the sun sets, villagers head home along the glowing river, ending another day of shared trade. At sunrise, Caral's pyramids and sunken plazas emerge, villagers moving through the plazas and pathways, bringing life to the ancient city. A comparison shows Caral's pyramid and Giza, different in style, yet both remarkable feats of early human ingenuity. Fertile terraces and irrigation channels feed cotton, squash, and beans. Farmers work with children helping, sustaining the city. Close up, hands harvest cotton and manage canals. Villagers work together, highlighting cooperation and skill. On pyramid slopes, workers haul stones and lift mud, shaping monumental platforms that have stood for thousands of years. A timeline shows Caral as the foundation of Andean civilization, centuries before later cultures like the Incas. From above, the city reveals pyramids, plazas, river routes, and desert hills. At sunset, golden light bathes Caral. Villagers return home, smoke rises from hearths, and the pyramids stand as symbols of an enduring legacy. Morning light illuminates Caral's pyramids and sunken plazas, desert hills stretching into the distance. Archaeologists carefully excavate foundations, brushing away soil to reveal artifacts of a 5,000-year-old civilization. The sunken plaza glistens with dew, mist rising, reflecting the precision of Caral's ancient builders. Faint overlays of 3,000 BCE villagers appear, carrying stones, tending fields, walking plazas. Close up, ceremonial stones and artifacts are revealed, each carved pattern telling a story of ritual and craftsmanship. Empty plazas bathed in sunlight cast long shadows, wind stirring desert soil, emphasizing Caral's timeless stillness. Aerial views show Soup Valley, pyramids, river, and desert expanses, linking archaeologists' work with ancient life. At sunset, golden light silhouettes the pyramids, reflects on the river, and smoke rises from hearths as past and present quietly meet.